Okay, so this is going to be a really quick video on something that came across to me. And just really quick, I want to say that all this stuff that I talk about, a lot of it I have found myself. I was a regulatory enforcement safety specialist for the DoD for many years, and I was in the military. So I understand a lot of the stuff that I'm reading as far as how to read the laws and the regulations and stuff. But I need to also disclose that a lot of it I haven't found myself. A lot of it has come to me from other people. And I have one friend in particular who knows people, and she wants to stay anonymous, and I completely understand that, because nowadays, you know, the government will come after you individually, and you can believe that or not believe that. It doesn't really matter what you believe. The truth is that's what they're doing. So I have to give a shout out to my friend who finds this information and shares it with me so that I can share it with everyone else. And I don't want you to think that I'm just here by myself doing all this research. I have a whole life to live. I have things to do and people to take care of. And there's no way I could just find all this by myself and come to all these conclusions on my own. I do, however, understand 90% of the stuff that's given to me, and I understand it because of my background. So it comes to me fairly quickly, but I don't find it all myself, and a lot of it has been explained to me. And I also read the government report that I talk about in almost every single one of my videos, Jurisdiction over Federal Areas Within the State, by an interdepartmental committee established by Eisenhower in 1953. Part 1 came out in 1956, Part 2 in 1957. So I encourage you to go out to HathiTrust or archive.org and find those reports. There's also a GSA manual from 1962 that helps explain jurisdiction in a way that you can understand. If you happen to go out and look for any of these books and you can't find them, I have copies of them all, so I can always reload them onto the website and shoot you a link. So I'm gonna read you something here, but when I read it, I'm not gonna read it all, because YouTube will take me off, and they hit me on certain things, and I appeal, and then they dismiss my appeal, and they don't approve it, so it stays appealed. And as a result of that, there's certain things that I can't put as advertisements and such, because I've been, flagged. So to read this to you, I'm gonna have to put some glasses on my old ass eyeballs. And I'm just gonna read part of this, and then I'm gonna put the link in the description, and you can go out, click on the link and see what it says. That way I don't have to say it, and then I won't get flagged. So this is from the West Australian government, from Australia. It's www.wa.gov.au. I'm only gonna read part of this. You're gonna be intrigued, and then you're gonna go and look at it. You're gonna click on the link. That gives power, okay, so ... that gives power for the purposes of emergency management during a blank state of emergency, to authorize a person to supply or administer a poison. Hereby authorize the person or persons occupying the class of position, and then ... So it's authorizing its people to administer or supply. So in order to administer it, you have to supply it to someone. So they supply it, and then the other people administer a poison. Okay, so if you're intrigued and you want to know what they're administering that they agree is a poison, click on the link in the description and read this paper yourself. Okay, this is from the Australian government, but the blankety blanks that they're giving people are made by the same effing companies. So they don't distinguish from one country to another country the blankety blanks that they're administering and supplying. Okay, so you'll have to go and click on the link and go to this website and read the page. And if you want, continue reading the rest of the documents there to find out what this means and what it says. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, and good luck.